I haven't forgotten about BF6. I have not. All right. It definitely looks like we're doing higher or lower. So I got to figure this out, chat. We got to figure this out. I'm going to make sure I can capture the right window. Higher or lower one. So I got to do... I don't know why I have that. Oh, that's why. Here we go. Let's go to the stream. Let's do... Okay. There we go. Can you guys see it? Did it show up? Higher or lower? It doesn't look great. Oh, wait. You know, we can do this. Oh, it looks like an actual thing. Do you have random vegetable socks? Let's go broccoli, maybe with cheese. I do not have random vegetable socks. And I refuse to have random vegetable socks. I need to turn off Chappie in the background. I just realized I'm... I can't hear myself think. Okay, there. Here we go. All right, chat. We don't have sound because we're doing something silly. I did say it's a brand. That was a clue. Oh, I'm out of water again. All right, you guys ready? Is everybody ready? We're doing higher or lower. Oh, you know what? Here, we'll do this. We should do this in... is higher or lower a category? I don't think it is. We'll just do just chatting. We'll put us in the just chatting category. We are almost never in this. Let's see. Boop. Bink. There we go. Broccoli brand. The broccoli, the Green Giant. Would that be the broccoli brand? What do we think, chat? What do we think? All right. So we've got right here some weird ad showing up in it, but we're gonna get rid of that so I can see. All right. So we've got Avatar or the platform. And the purpose here is we have to try to guess which one has a higher IMDB rating. My instinct immediately is Avatar. I have heard of the platform. I have not watched it. It's a foreign language film for me because I don't speak Spanish. I believe it's Spanish. Yeah, I would guess Avatar too, right? Taramina is saying you've seen both. What did you think of the platform? It's on my list of movies to watch at some point, but I haven't watched it yet. Did you like it? The concept is... There's a platform that moves through like levels of a prison or some kind of torture thing and starts with a lot of food. And as you eat it, you know, there's less food for the people down at the bottom, right? It's dubbed over to English. I don't like dubbings. I usually like to watch with subtitles. But then I have to be in the mood to watch something with a subtitle. You know what I mean? So there's that. You know what I was thinking? You don't like to read your movies? That's fair. That's fair. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to say Avatar 2 as well. Not Avatar 2, but Avatar as well. I agree with Taramina. So we're going to go Avatar. It's a 7-9 versus a 7. That's a lot closer than I thought it would be, chat. Oh, Avatar versus Dune. Now, here's the thing. For me, Dune blasts Avatar out of the water. Like... Avatar is Pocahontas in space. Dune, great movie, good book. Well, great book. Even the original 1980, was that 89? 84? The 84 Dune from David Lynch, better than Avatar in my opinion. But I think Dune Part 1, some people found it kind of slow and they didn't like it. So I'm not sure. Did they rate it lower than a 7.9? I would rate it as a 5-star movie for me. So my instinct is to say this is higher. I want it to be higher. Frio, you agree, Dune? I agree, Dune. I feel like Dune's a better movie, honestly. Let's see if anybody else in chat has an opinion, but I'm thinking about picking Dune. Did it get real small on my screen? What happened there? Did I move it by accident? Well, it actually looks okay there. Doesn't look bad. What happens when I do this? Does it change? The capture window. Oh, yeah, I see. It changes when I change the size of the capture window. I see. And if when I do this, it gets smaller? It didn't look horrible whenever it was small. Wait, I'm sorry, I missed what you said. Everybody's just saying Dune. So, I mean, I only have one person chiming in on this one, but I'm going to pick Dune. I am going to see if I can capture that window better. So it's this, and it's Alt. We'll do this. There, that's fine. That looks kind of okay, right? We'll move it there. There. All right. Now we got Dune versus Octopussy. Chat. I feel like it's going to be Dune still. What does everybody else think? I still think it's Dune. Any thoughts? I'm thinking Dune. We should just go with Dune, right? Dune is going to be, it's an 8. Octopussy, I don't think it's going to be an 8. Especially if people are still voting on them now, like still changing the rating, I'm going to go Dune again. Yeah, 6.5. So we're doing better there. Super 8 versus Octopussy. Oh, okay. So it got rid of Dune. I see. Got rid of Dune. Not sure. Super 8. I liked Super 8. I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was a great movie. I think it might be in the same range as a 6.5. I guess the question is, does chat have any thoughts? Chat, do you have any thoughts on this one? Any thoughts from chat? To figure out what we're doing here? I'm not sure. If I'm left to my own devices, I'm going to pick Super 8 and just hope. You don't know these ones either, Toasty? Octopussy is a Bond movie. Super 8 was a movie about kids. It's like J.J. Abrams, like when he was getting big, he made a movie about kids finding a monster. It kind of like homages a lot of Spielberg. I'm going to go with Super 8. Aha! 7. I was good. Geez, I hope this is higher than 50 Shades of Grey. I hope it is. This was very popular, but do we think it has a high rating? I would think like even. I'm hatless. People redeemed the hat, and the hat is missing. The least he can do. He did a whole stream with me, Frio. He was here providing us with collaborative entertainment after scaring me with Outlast. I see. There was more to your sentence. I get it. That was a legitimately scary round of Outlast today too. Ow! Another sock hint. Oh my goodness. So I said it's a brand. I said it's a food. I'm gonna go with it's a predominantly something I would say most people have at breakfast. A breakfast food. I'm gonna pick Super 8, guys. I'm hoping the 7 is higher than whatever 50 Shades is. Yeah, 50 Shades is a 4.2. Okay. Oh, Fargo. Fargo is like way off the scale. This isn't easy. We don't even need to discuss it. Fargo is better than 50 Shades of Grey. Breakfast broccoli is 100% correct for you. No. You know what my son had for breakfast today? Spaghetti. We had spaghetti last night for dinner. He wasn't feeling good. Spaghetti is one of his favorite meals. I found out whenever I woke up this morning. I was like, he had spaghetti for breakfast. McClintock's out there with an Apple Jacks guess, but without using points. We'll see. If somebody wants to guess that could be right. You never know. But it could be green eggs and ham, too. Spaghetti is a very good meal. We did an arrabbiata sauce last night, which is a spicy sauce for the spaghetti. And my son, Gamer Bud, loves spice. So Toasty with the Apple Jacks guess, green Jack Daniels for breakfast. Green Jack Daniels. If that was the case, I'd have a problem. Oh, Let's take a minute here, chat. I gotta. Hold on, real quick. Just real quick. We got a full face cam because all the hints did lead us to a successful sock guess today. It is, in fact, an Applejack sock. Look at that. No character for Applejacks. Never heard of it. It's kind of like a cinnamony flavored cereal. I don't know. It kind of has like a light cinnamon. Yes, it is a cereal. It is a cereal sock, apple flavored, cinnamon apple, right? Like, or is Apple Jacks just apple flavored, and then there's a cinnamon version of it? Am I getting that mixed up, Taramina? I can't remember. We're gonna pick Fargo here, by the way, guys. Yeah, 8.1. You need to recategorize. I am getting it mixed up. My bad. Then whenever I buy Apple Jacks, I always buy cinnamon Apple Jacks, I guess. Ooh, I think Fargo is better than Bohemian Rhapsody. There was some controversy around that Bohemian Rhapsody movie. I didn't dislike it or anything, but I feel like people were kind of polarized on whether it was a good biopic or biopic, depending on how you like to say it, and whether or not it was too glowing a recount. Put the screen back. My bad. You're right. Thanks. Whop. There we go. So between Bohemian Rhapsody and Fargo. Thanks, Toasty. Giving a shout out to Toasty. I appreciate that. Did you shout out yourself, Toasty? or did Clint do that? McClintock, did you do that? You did. Okay. I thought Toasty did it himself. I was like, nice. Shout out for the socks. All right. I've lost the page. Here we go. I can see you again. All right. So I'm gonna guess, unless anybody has a big feeling about this, the opposite, I'm gonna go with Fargo. Does anybody feel differently? Because I'm gonna go with Fargo. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm feeling. All right. I'm gonna take chat's immediate desert response as a agree. You think Bohemian Rhapsody? Oh, wait, okay. Oh, wait, everybody's selling. Okay. Bohemian Rhapsody. Everybody thinks Bohemian Rhapsody is going to do better. Malik as Freddy was impeccable, but the rest of the movie was kind of, it felt like a glow job, man. You think it's better than an 8.1? Chat. Oh, no. All right, here's the deal. I feel pretty strongly the other way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a poll. Which is higher, and I'm gonna do a minute poll. We're gonna let chat decide. Bohemian R. I'm not gonna try to write the whole thing, and then I'm gonna write, what is it? Fargo. All right, it's a 1 minute poll. It is active right now. That'll decide things for us. It just occurred to me that I don't have my Discord set to do not disturb, which is causing me to get a bunch of updates I don't want. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what this result is, chat. And I will agree with what the vote says. And we will see if we can get to score number 7. Oh, let's see what it currently says. Currently, nobody's voted. Guys, you got to vote. You can't leave it. You can't just say, you got to vote. You got to hit the vote. You got to hit the vote button. Bohemian Rhapsody or Fargo. The poll didn't work. It's up there at the top. It says it's working. I'm not voting. You just love Malik. Oh, nobody voted. The poll didn't work. That's annoying. If it did work, it didn't work for me. Nobody voted. All right. Well, it sounded like people were picking, to me, Bohemian Rhapsody. So I'm going to listen to you all against my better judgment, and I'm going to pick Bohemian Rhapsody. But I think it's going to end our run. So here we go. It said no poll was running. I don't know. I think, Tricky, you would have voted for Bohemian, right? You think it won Oscars, so it's going to get a more than 8.1? I think it's not. I feel like I'm making a bad choice here. Like, I'm going to click it, and it's definitely going to be at like a 7.2 or something like that. All right, here we go. I'm clicking it. 7.9. I was right. You guys were wrong. Let's play again. Our best... Oh, look at it. An ad. We got an ad for a shower price. How fun. All right. We're starting again. Thor versus How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That was close, but I was right. Stream ends Angry Boss. Yeah, I rage quit. No! I can't believe you guys made me pick Bohemian Rhapsody. Grinch. Grinch is beloved. But Thor Ragnarok was also... People really liked Thor Ragnarok. I'm stuck here, guys. I'm not sure. These are both actually enjoyable movie. Thor isn't... No, Thor... Love and whatever... Love and Thunder or Thunder and Lightning, whatever. That one was hated. Thor Ragnarok was the one people liked, right? That's the one with the Hulk in it. You know, we know each other from work is the joke that the kid did on the set. There was like a Make-A-Wish kid there that day, and he was like, he should say, I know him from work. This was like Thor. This was Thor when people liked it. I feel like it's Thor 2. I feel like Thor might get a better rating than How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Right now, I'm seeing 1 vote for Grinch. I'm just counting in the chat because there's not that many of us, so we can just do it this way, and the poll doesn't have to run. There's one vote for Thor. 2 votes for Thor is how I'm reading Tricky and Taramini's comment, and 1 vote against it from Frio. I'm gonna go with Thor based off of that, and because I feel like it's Thor. 7.9 versus a 6.4. Thor wins it. We're on a good path here, guys. Thor versus X-Men. Marvel v. Marvel, the original X-Men movie. That movie was big whenever it came out, but it was not a great movie in retrospect. I would think that score has reduced over time, if it was ever high. Not that IMDB was a big thing back in the early 2000s. I don't even know. When did IMDb... Internet Movie Database, when did that start becoming a thing? I don't know when that started as a... You're going to say X-Men? Okay. 7.9 is a high score, though. 7.9 is a high score. Like, most movies are going to come in here at like 4s and 5s, is my guess. 7.9 is high. I think Thor was bigger. I think it's not... Now, it's the rating, not necessarily the popularity, which is where we have to be careful. I do think Thor is a higher rated movie than maybe X-Men was. So right now I'm leaning Tricky's direction. I'm thinking of sticking with Thor. Unless somebody can convince me otherwise. Without, cheating. Don't cheat and look it up. What do we got? I'm gonna pick Thor. I feel like because it's 2v1. And then Taramina, if we're wrong, you can just hold it over our heads for the rest of the stream. Oh, it was close, though. It was close. That's a 7.3. That's higher than I would rate X-Men. That's higher than I would think it was rated. I really liked Moon. Moon is a great movie. Do we think enough people saw it that liked it that would rate it higher than a 7.3? I do think that it's rated higher than a 7.3. I think it deserves to be. I'd put Moon up there. Has anybody seen Moon? It's what's the actor's name? He's in everything, and I can't remember his name right now. He plays Guy in Galaxy Quest, and he was in three billboards outside of whatever that was, and I can't remember his name. It's escaping me. No, it doesn't matter. He's a good actor. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. But I'm gonna get. My vote is for Moon. If you haven't seen Moon, I recommend watching it. Don't look it up too much because it's a good sci-fi movie. I won't spoil it, but it's a good movie. I'm gonna click Moon, guys. I'm gonna click Moon and hope it has a high rating. I could also see it being like a 6.9 though. So no, it's not Ryan Reynolds. It's not Ryan Reynolds. I mean, if Ryan Reynolds is in that movie, maybe. But that's not the guy I'm thinking of. It's not actually Ryan Reynolds. Marvel ended in Endgame. That's fair for you. That's fair. Smoke and mirrors. Let's see. It's not Ryan Reynolds. I'm gonna have to look up his name after I hit the button because it's gonna bother me that I can't think of the name. All right, I'm clicking Moon. 7.8. 7.8. IMDb Moon movie. Let's just look. What is the actor's name in Moon? It is... Who am I thinking of? Sam Rockwell. That's who I was thinking of. Yep, Sam Rockwell. Thank you. Yep, Terminator, you had it. You got there. All right. Let's see. We got Moon versus Spider-Man 3. Moon's going to beat Spider-Man 3 because Spider-Man 3 was the one that was not good. 6-7? That's this weekend. It's 6-7 weekend. My kids are going to love that. I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed that we did it. Look what you made me do, Frio. I feel shame deep in my heart. All right, we got Moon versus Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 is the infamous black suit with the dance number. There's no way it's rated higher than Moon. I don't even need to listen to chat on this one. I know you guys are in agreement. We're picking Moon. At a 7.8, it's higher than whatever Spider-Man 3 is. 6.3 is higher than I expected for Spider-Man 3. Oh, wait, we just did Super 8. What was Super 8's score? Guy, you went to Free Guy. That's fair. I was thinking of Guy from Galaxy Quest because he plays like the unnamed character, and he's like, I'm just Guy. I'm the guy who dies at the end of episode 7. It's a great movie, by the way. And then later, whenever they put him in the show, they give him Guy Free or whatever his name is. I think Super. You just watched the South Park episode 6-7. I didn't know they did an episode on 6-7. That's cool, McClintock. I didn't know. I think Super 8 was rated higher. I think Super 8 was rated higher than Spider-Man 3. That's what I think it does. Is this yeah, sometimes it's a dictatorship. Sometimes I'm faster than you, and I'm not waiting for your answers. I do forget about the delay a little bit, so apologies on that. Apologies about the delay. I will wait this time and see what people think about the Super 8 versus Spider-Man 3 debate. I like watching Sam Rockwell do anything. He's great. Great actor. He makes any movie he's in better. Like, it might still be a bad movie, but it's better because he was in it. Free Guy is really good. I remember watching Free Guy. I thought it was a pretty solid movie. I don't remember feeling like I loved it. But it wasn't bad TV, you know. It was all right. It was all right. It was a good time. What are we thinking here? I'm trying to give enough time now so that people have thoughts on it, and I'm not running over you guys. I'm hoping that you guys, if you had a thought about Super 8 versus Spider-Man 3, that you'll have written it, and I'll have some way of knowing. Am I freezing? Is that the issue? Nope, it's me. We're having internet troubles? That's what's going on. We're having internet problems. That explains a lot. Hold on, chat. Let's see here. Looks to me like it's frozen again. Let's see. Seeing if I can fix it here. Now it's lagging like crazy. Cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run an ad. Sorry for you. I'm gonna run an ad and see if I can get it fixed on the background. Okay. Everybody, hold tight. Hold tight. We're gonna run a quick ad. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe we're back. Does it feel like we're back? I think maybe we're back. Does it feel like we're? Do we think we fixed it? I think we might have fixed it. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. Put the stream back up. We've got Super 8 versus Spider-Man still going on. Yeah, this feels like maybe it's working. Like maybe that helped. Like we just slowed it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Feels like it's kind of working. Are we getting back in? 8. You feel like 8 wins? Okay. I hear you. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on with the internet there. Sometimes whenever I stream the third game of the day, it feels like OBS slows up on me. And that starts to happen. But if I keep hitching, if I start hitching again, just let me know and we'll call it for the day. We'll call it. You think 8 wins? I think 8 wins too, Frio. So I'm gonna go with you. Thanks everybody for sticking with us through those tech issues. I don't know. All right, here we go. Yep, 7. 8 beats 6. That's what you said? Yeah. Oh, now we got Super 8 versus Sicario. I feel like Sicario might win this one, guys. Sicario is highly rated. People do not like the second Sicario, but the first Sicario, people are big fans of that movie. I like that movie. I thought it was pretty good. It was a good Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin. Toasty did make me the break time poster. That is correct. Yep. He's awesome. Toasty is always out here being supportive. Our channels are like brother channels. We're out here supporting each other as much as we can. So, a follow for Toasty is a follow for me, and vice versa. You know, we're out here bringing each other up. What do we think about this one, guys? Sicario versus... Is it really puppy break every time? It is not really puppy break every time. A lot of times it is. A lot of times, even whenever I do bus break, it is puppy break. But like just now, definitely wasn't puppy break time. He's hanging out with the kiddo. He's hanging out with Gamer Bud in the other room, so he's not even in here with me. That was a technical issue break, right? We need one with the puppy unplugging the cable or with a toolbox for technical difficulties. That's a good point for you. That would be good. I can't even do a porter cam because he's not hanging out with me. It's going to be harder to do the porter cams in the winter because when I take him out to pee right before stream, he gets all wet and then he can't be in the game room. He can't be in this space because we got the wood floors and he's got to dry first. So usually he just hangs out with my son during that time and has a good time. So, Chad, I'm curious about the Sicario versus Super 8. What do people think? My vote is on Sicario. How do we think? I own towels, yeah, but I mean, you can only get a dog so dry. You can only get them so dry in that small amount of time. You can only get them so dry. And it's a nice room we're in. It's a nice room. Put him in a raincoat. It's snowing. He doesn't need a raincoat. He has a little jacket. He has a little jacket for the cold, but it doesn't protect his feet. His feet still get cold and wet in the snow. We're dealing with snow here in Pittsburgh. We got snow. He needs boots. I don't think a dog in general would like to wear boots. Like, have you ever seen dogs when they people put them in shoes? They're just shaking them off the whole time, trying to get them off their feet. They don't like him. He barely likes the coat he wears. He's grown to like the coat because he realizes it's cold out and it's nice to have that little bit of extra warmth. And it is cold out here in Pittsburgh right now, by the way, chat. It is cold. Like it hurts when you go outside, which is great because I'm going to be outside all evening. But I'm gonna wear long underwear. I'm going to be warm. I'm coming prepared for this outside event that I'm going to later today. Yeah, you've tried the boots and they do not like them. Some dogs do. I do not think my dog will like them. I don't think Porter will enjoy. He has a bandana on from him getting his haircut yesterday. He doesn't even he barely tolerates the bandana being on him, let alone boots. It feels like we're not too delayed. Let me see. I'm gonna do a check. I'm gonna take my hat off and see how long it takes for me to see it happen on screen. Oh, that's not a big delay. I can see myself reaching already. All right, that's pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna vote here, guys. I'm gonna pick Sicario unless I hear from chat that I shouldn't be. I'm gonna pick Sicario as higher than a 7. I'm thinking like a 7.3, maybe even up to a 7.5. If it was Sicario 2, I'd put it below. Never saw it. All right. I have seen it. I always get cut off when I raid others. What do you mean I always get cut off? Like, I'm talking a bunch and then it ends because I hit the raid button too early. Is that what you're telling me? I always think of a bunch of things to say. Look at that, 7.7. Chat, this one's not that difficult. Probably the lag. Oh. I never even thought about the lag. You're not wrong. Probably the lag. I should be waiting a bit. You should have told... Yeah, what are you doing as a mod not telling me that till now? No. Not a big deal. I don't think I say anything real important in those last 13 seconds anyway. Nothing important's being said. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not on you to tell me that. It's fine. Chat, this is very obviously like, do people feel I don't feel anything positive about the movie Madagascar. My kids don't like it. I don't like it. I like some of the voice actors. Like I'm fine with, David Schwimmer and Ben Stiller and is it Chris Rock? Does Chris Rock do the zebra? I can't remember. Like they're all fine actors, but there's nothing sticks out about that movie in my head as like an enjoyable thing that I want to watch again. Penguins Are the Goats. Oh, is that the movie with the penguins? Okay. All right. I guess maybe there's one redeeming factor. Didn't they make a whole TV show out of those penguins? Oh, literally the penguins are in the shot for me. I don't know if they are. Yes. I don't know if they are on there, but it isn't the lemurs. It might be. Thanks for the follow, by the way. That gets us one step closer to our follower goal. So I appreciate whoever gave the follow. I don't think that's what I would say. I would say Sicario is where I'm leaning. Yeah, there's lemurs on the island, right? Like the king lemur. I think you're right there, McClintock. But okay, I'm thinking Sicario. I'm gonna pick Sicario. Chat, we're gonna pick Sicario. Oh, Madagascar got a higher rating than I thought, though. 6.9 versus Mulan. Now, Mulan is a quality movie. It's got good music. It's got a good story. The animation is slick. I said 6.9, not 69. So the joke was, I didn't make the joke, but now we've made it because McClintock pointed it out. But yes, it's 6.9. I think Mulan is a better movie than Madagascar, and I think the ratings will show it. We already made a 6.7 joke earlier. It may not have come across with all of our tech issues, but I did make it. Yeah, I think Mulan might be better, and I'm hoping it's rated better. Does everybody agree? You had to do it again because you heard me make the 6.7 joke, but you had to do it again anyway. I appreciate that. That makes sense. We are one follower closer to our follower goal, by the way, chat. I didn't really shout it out enough, but yeah. So now we need 2 more followers to get to that follower goal before so to do another giveaway. Oh, okay. We're gonna click Mulan. We're at a score of 8 now. This is as good as we've done. 7.7 versus The World's End. The third in the Cornetto trilogy. That encompasses Shaun of the Dead, the best of the 3. Is it Hot Fuzz? Is that the name of the other one? Which was good. They fight that goose. in the small miniature town. And then The World's End, which is them fighting robots. And I don't remember that movie being highly received. Like, my instinct here is Mulan with a 7.7 is going to be better than The World's End. It's going to be higher rated than The World's End. That's Troz's view on it. That's Boz's view on this one. People can tell me if they feel differently, but I don't remember there being a lot of love for The World's End out of the Cornetto trilogy. I don't remember. I feel like Mulan's a better rated movie, better regarded, has held up better over time. I don't think I mind it. All that guy's movies are bad. Ooh, bad. I don't know. I like Shaun of the Dead, but I don't know. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. But I agree. Mulan wins. Mulan wins this one. So we're going to click Mulan. We're going to click it. And look at that. We got another 69 versus Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Oh, now Rise of the Planet of the Apes, is that the first one of the new series? Is that the one with, I don't know, the guy who got canceled later? One of the he's a brother. Why can't I think of his name? It's got John Lithgow in it as his dad with the dementia, with Alzheimer's, right? That's Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It's the first one. It's the start of Caesar's ascension. It's them doing the experiments on the apes, and then Caesar gets really intelligent and lives with him at his house, right? That's what's going on. I'm thinking Rise of the Planet of the Apes has a higher rating than The World's End. That's my guess. That's where I'm at. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. That's how it feels to me. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds to dispute my choice before I click it. But this gets us to 10 correct answers in a row, which I think is a win. Isn't 10 the win condition for higher or lower? I think it is. I think 10's the win. We are close to it here, unless I'm wrong about it being Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I think Rise beats World's End. I'm gonna click it. Click it or ticket, boys. Click it or ticket, ladies. We're going with Rise. 7.6. Score of 10. Oh, so that doesn't end it. It keeps going. Guys, okay, we're going to go until we get one wrong. I'm going to say Spotlight. Spotlight was highly regarded. I don't remember if it won Oscars, but it's a very good movie on a very difficult subject. This is about the Boston newspaper that broke the story on Catholic Church's sex abuse scandal and then moving priests around and all that kind of thing. So that's what we're dealing with versus Rise of the Planet of the Apes, the beginning of Caesar's ascension, becoming an intelligent monkey. Not a bad movie. I liked those Planet of the Apes movies much better than Tim Burton's attempt at redoing Planet of the Apes. You have the original Planet of the Apes movies, which are great for their own reasons. Like the first one's really good. They get less good as time goes on, but still somehow retain that charm of watching. I could watch all the Planet of the Apes movies from that time, and I like all the new ones. But the Tim Burton one in the middle with Mark Wahlberg falls a little flat. Falls a little flat for me. So we're going to click Spotlight. Yeah, 8.1. Not a surprise. Versus Matrix Revolutions. This one is so easy, chat. We know this is going to be Spotlight. 8.1 versus the Matrix Revolutions is not going to be rated higher than 8.1. There's no way this is rated higher than 8.1. 8.1 is going to beat whatever the Matrix has in store for it. The Matrix Revolutions. I don't know about Matrix 1. That would be different. That might be a conversation. But we're not having that conversation, chat. We're wearing silly hats. We're winding downstream for the end of the day. And we're going to say Spotlight wins this one. You can feel free to write in chat and tell me if you think I'm wrong, but you'd be wrong because ooh, Insidious. Now Insidious is that J.J. Abrams too? I don't know. I don't know if that's JJ, but maybe that's not. That's Superman if he was evil, right? Superman kid if he was evil. I don't know. Chat, does anybody... I haven't seen Insidious, so I don't know how to rate this one. Does anybody in chat have any guidance? What do we think? Matrix Revolutions versus Insidious? We're close to doing the sock giveaway. We're gonna be wrapping up here soon. Any thoughts? Chat's gone silent. Chat's gone silent. My hat is askew. Chat is quietly thinking about if they have any idea which of these things would be the more popular movie. Why am I a mess? That's not what this movie is? Uh-oh. I'm wrong about the movie? And I know it even less bad. Help me out. Is that not the one I'm thinking of? What's Insidious about? People are picking Insidious. All right. What's Insidious about? I have not seen it. I just assumed it was, I don't know, it's a kid. He looks like I thought it was a horror movie where it was like the kid had superpowers. Is that a different movie? And they're basically like, what if Superman... Oh, it is that. Okay, I was right. People are saying Insidious is the winner here, so I'm going to pick it. No, it is a horror movie. Is it not... The kid doesn't have superpowers? Okay. So what movie was I thinking of? What's the evil Superman movie? Oh, that's Brightburn. You're right. I was wrong. What's going on in Insidious? I don't know what is Insidious. I don't know what's going on in Insidious then. I have no clue. I have no idea what's going on in Insidious. I'll add it to my watch list. I'll do it right now. I'll put in Letterboxd. Go find Insidious. Put it on the watch list of horror movies I need to watch. See if I can load it. It's not. Letterboxd is being slow. Komoto's son is possessed. Okay. I can't get terrorized by demons. Watch me pull it up, and I've watched this movie. Oh, I have seen Insidious with the red demon thing. I have seen Insidious. I know this movie. I liked this movie. I gave it a 3.5 stars review. It's with what's that? Patrick Wilson. It's Patrick Wilson. I've seen this movie. I just got it confused because I thought it was Brightburn when I saw the imagery at the front here. We'll click that. Oh my goodness, it was so close, chat. It was barely better. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. That's got to be E.T. wins. E.T.'s got to be better than a 6.8. It's got to be up at like an 8 something, right? E.T. wins for sure. I love E.T. I saw my kids. I showed my kids E.T. They both loved it, but both of them felt really bad when E.T. got sick. They were both really worried. 7.9. That's an 8 movie. That's wrong. That's an 8 movie. Versus Rush. Rush was a good movie. It is not better than E.T. It is not better than E.T. Chat. If Rush gets a higher rating than E.T., I'm not going to eat my hat because I have it in front of me. But yeah, it's gonna be a thing. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can get here. Do I have anybody help? Anybody's help? Anybody's help on this one? You'd say Rush? You're going to say Rush over E.T. I feel like Rush is going to get... Oh, no, I'm split. See, I feel like E.T.'s the better movie, but Rush might get a higher vote percentage. Like, people might rate it better. Oh, man. Rush is a really good story about F1. It's a good story about... it's worth a watch, I'd say, Frio. It was a good watch. If you like sports movies. Like, it's a sports movie, right? But I enjoyed it. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth plays like a partier kind of. Like, I mean, they're real people. He was just known for being more of a party guy. Daniel Bruhl plays the F1 driver who got in a big like car accident at one point and had to come back from the car accident, and is a much more serious driver, and they're just kind of at odds. But it was a good movie. Chad, you watched it because I related to the board game Heat. We have a board game Heat, which is a great board game that I want to get back to the table anytime soon. With its expansions, it goes up to 8. Starts at about a 6-player game. Yeah, I agree. It's a good movie. I feel like I'm gonna vote. I haven't seen the new F1 movie yet. It was on my list of movies. It's definitely on my watch list. I didn't get to see it in theaters, and then it came out on Apple TV. And while we have Apple, I just like their app sucks on my television. It takes forever to get to, and I've been waiting for it to show it up somewhere else. You saw it on Teethers real good. Earthers. I saw it on. I'm trying to interpret what the typo might be and what it might mean. You saw it in theaters real good. Thanks, McClintock. I heard it was good. I'm gonna watch it. It's definitely one I'm gonna watch. I feel bad I missed it in theaters, but but I missed a bunch of movies I wanted to see in theaters, and I didn't get to see them in theaters. I missed The Running Man. I missed The Long Walk in theaters. Now I've seen The Long Walk by now. It's fine that I missed it in theaters after seeing it. It wasn't a big screen needed thing. They did okay with it. I enjoyed it because I'm a big fan of that actual source material. But yeah, not a great movie. Not like the best movie on the planet. Needed to have been seen. I'm sad I missed Running Man. I'm sad I missed F1. I'm sure I'll miss others this year. It's just hard to get to the movies because I'm streaming to you guys. It's hard. I'm going to pick E.T. No, I'm going to pick Rush. Oh, Chad, I'm having trouble. I don't know which one to pick. I'm going to pick E.T. I'm going to hope the 7.9 is higher. Okay, bad. You were right. Or no, Taramina was right. I should have listened to Taramina. She knew it. I think we can do one more. We can do one more round. My score was in the top 10%. Let's do one more. Let's do... I don't need an ad. Did it start playing sound for you guys? Because it played sound for me. Oof. We'll do one more set. We're going to do this as a lightning set. I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to try not to get caught. Pitch Perfect versus Friends with Benefits. I don't really know either of those movies. I'm going to pick Pitch Perfect. I'm going to pick this one right here because I think that one's more beloved than this one. So we're going to go with Pitch Perfect. 7.1 versus a 6.5. There we go. The lightning round is off. Shawshank Redemption, one of the most beloved movies of all time. They didn't like it when it first came out. It kind of flopped at the box office, but has grown in its following, and people will rate it accordingly. Shawshank Redemption beats Pitch Perfect hand over hand. There's no discussion needed. We know that that's a better movie. 9.3. Look at that. That's our highest rated movie. That's going to beat Spectre. There's no way Spectre's a 9.3. Again, no discussion needed, chat. We know Shawshank is going to beat Spectre. So I'm clicking Shawshank. Versus a 6.8. See? We're doing good here. Uh-oh. What was Bohemian Rhapsody? Was it better than 6.8? I think Shawshank might be the highest rated. I think you're right, McClintock. I already don't remember. I think it is. You both have the same info. Yeah, I think it might be the top ranked movie. Bohemian, we're picking Bohemian. It was like a 7.8 or a 9. 7.8 or 7.9. I think so. Yep. All right. 7.9. There you go. And Taramina has a better memory than I do. Versus The Watchmen. What do we think people... Oh, Watchmen. Ooh. People like that movie, but did it hold up its rating as time progressed and more movies came out? Bad saying Watchmen. Now, Bad, you and I both said E.T. on that last one, and we were wrong. People also hated it. That's true, because they didn't do the big octopus thing at the end. Taramina says Bohemian. It's Bohemian. I picked bad last time. I'm gonna go with Taramina this time. Taramina, because last time she was right. So I'm gonna go with Bohemian. Rorschach wins. I mean, Rorschach is the best character in that. I would agree. Although Blue Man with the Dong ain't a bad second. Ain't a bad second character. You know what was good? Watchmen, the show. The HBO show Watchmen was really good. Isn't there a blue wiener in Watchmen? There is. He hangs a lot of blue dong in that movie and in the TV show. But the show is really good. I recommend the show. If you haven't watched the show on HBO, watch it. It was a good show. I liked it. Going with Bohemian Rhapsody. Taramina has us. Sad there wasn't another season. Me too, bad. The first one was so good. That's got to be better. It's got to be Watchmen better than Now You See Me. It's got to be Watchmen better than Now You See Me. There's no way that Now You See Me is better than the Watchmen. Like, right? We're just going to pick Watchmen. Yeah, definitely Watchmen. Oh, that's closer than it should be. 7.2. Rain Man. Rain Man's a classic. Definitely Rain Man. Definitely Rain Man. Right? There's no way Rain Man is not rated higher than Now You See Me. Unless we're thinking of like portrayals. Yeah, Rain Man for sure. Okay. Yeah. Solid 8. Solid 8. Great movie. King Kong is not an 8. All apologies to Jack Black and everybody else in that movie. Adrian Brody. What's the girl's name? Who was the girl in that? Peter Jackson was the director. Oh, it says it right there. Naomi Watts. King Kong it's Rain Man. It's Rain Man over King Kong. We can keep going. That's a higher rating than I expected. 7.2. It's a higher rating. John Wick Chapter 3 versus King Kong. I don't know that I remember a lot of John Wick Chapter 3. I remember John Wick Chapter 1 where he avenges his dog. The third one, Parabellum, they all kind of blend together. John Wick, we're picking John Wick over. This is the third John Wick though, Taramina. You okay? Taramina is very. I'm trusting Taramina at this point because they've been right about like most of it. So yeah, but John Wick. All right, we'll do it. You were right by a 0.2 margin though. That was close. Seven Samurai is an icon of film, but is it rated that way? Like, do enough of the try-hard people who like, the film elite vote on IMDb? Or do we have enough people that came in to watch Seven Samurai on the recommendation of other people and be like, that was okay, it's old and it's in black and white? My guess is to pick Seven Samurai, just based off of legacy. Any thoughts here? I'm gonna go with Seven Samurai. It is very good, and it acts as like a template for almost like every other modern movie. Like people are homaging Seven Samurai in so many other movies that I can't even name. So I'm gonna pick Seven Samurai. 8.6. That's a pretty high rating. Versus Moonlight. Now I haven't seen Moonlight. Wait, I didn't get the King Kong reference. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I didn't. Not when I read it out the way I'm reading it. What did I mess up? Unless it's a Simpsons reference. But if it is, I'm getting it wrong. Ain't got shit on me. Stick with Seven Samurai? Okay. We'll do that. Just put me out of my misery, McClintock. Tell me what we were referencing. Training Day. Oh, man, I haven't seen Training Day in a long time. You're right. I can see it in my head now. I can see the scene playing out now that you've said what it was. But, okay. I didn't see the Black Klansman movie either. Now, that's Denzel Washington's kid. in that movie, and I heard it was good, but I didn't see it. And isn't it also the guy who played Kylo Ren, whose name I can remember actors' names now, and he was in Girls as well. Adam Driver. Isn't Adam Driver in that movie too? I think he is. I think it's Adam Driver and Denzel Washington's kid, whose name I can't remember. Something. Probably Washington is the last name. Would probably be the last name, right? That makes sense. Moonlight got a 7.4. Do we think Black Klansman got something higher or lower than Moonlight? Does anybody in chat have any idea? Does anybody in chat have any way to help me? I didn't see either of these movies. This is my lifeline outreach. Someone help me out. Not Moonlight. Henrie's saying not Moonlight. We're going with Black Klansman. Oh my goodness, that was so close. That was so close. Amélie. I didn't see that either, but I know it's a loved movie. I know people really like it. I haven't seen Amélie. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. Maz, how's it going? We're guessing which movie has a higher IMDb rating. How you doing today? Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't even know what it's about. I just know it like the iconic imagery of this picture. Like I feel like I've seen this picture ever. Amelia for sure. Amelia? I don't know how to say it. All right, everybody say it. That's for sure. 8.3, huh? I don't even know what the movie's about. Was I saying it right? You wrote it the same way that they wrote it, but I don't know if I was saying it right. I'm going to say that's better than Scream 3. I'm not even going to wait for everybody to say it. I'm going to pick that again. 8.3 is better than whatever Scream 3 is. So, yeah, 5.7. Ouch. Okay, we've now tied for our Amelie. I'm a crude American. It's okay. Oh, which of these movies is better? Which of these movies is higher rated? Topher Grace was in Black Klansman? I didn't know that. It's a Borat. I mean, Borat's probably rated higher. I would say it's rated higher. I don't think those movies have aged in a way that makes me ever want to watch them again. But I don't think you're wrong, Tricky. I think Borat probably has a higher rating than Scream 3. So, yeah. We're going to go with that. We are now at 15 on our score. That's our highest score. 28 days later. 28 days later is the first one. 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 years. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that, Taramina. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I'm going to say 28 days later for sure. Yep, Tricky agrees. Oh, Borat's too close to that. Borat is too close to that. Oh, As Good as It Gets. A classic movie. Jack Nicholson in one of his iconic role for him. Iconic? Maybe not iconic. I love As Good as It Gets. I think it's a really good movie. It has some oh, geez, I don't know. You're going to stick with 28 days. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I got to think about... I think it's As Good as It Gets. I think Taramini agrees with me. She thinks it's As Good as It Gets. I think As Good as It Gets might be... I think it's a better movie. But I don't know if the internet will agree with me. Bad, you don't know who Jack Nicholson is? That's a joke, right? Bad. That's a joke. I'm going to have to put you on a timeout. You can't handle the truth. Oh, hold on real quick. Yeah, he's the golfer. He's the golfer. He's the gopher is what he is. He's the goat. Anyways, all right. We're going to pick As Good as It Gets. Because I think that's a better movie. Boom. As Good as It Gets. As Good as It Gets is better than Chronicles of Narnia. Unless the church made everybody go vote for this. I don't see it winning. It's got to be As Good as It Gets. I mean, I read all these books as a kid. But I don't see there being a campaign where it's better. It has the kid. But what kid is voting on IMDb? There's no kids voting on IMDb. I'm going with As Good as It Gets. Yeah, 6.9. Move on. Move on, Tricky. Shutter Island. Shutter Island's a great movie. It's not kind of seen as Martin Scorsese's best movie, but it is a good intro movie for people who don't want to do a gang movie from Martin Scorsese. Like, it's a movie I got my wife to watch because I wanted to watch Martin Scorsese. It has, psychiatric ward stuff going on, which my wife always is a fan of. I like Shutter Island too. Everybody else is agreeing with me. I'm going to pick Shutter Island. Oh, it's got an 8.2. It's got a better... I feel like it deserves that rating. Versus Flight. Now, Flight was a good movie to watch. Is it an 8.2 Shutter Island movie? No. I'm sticking with Shutter Island. Does chat agree with me? Let's see if we can get to that 20 score. Shutter Island still, I agree. I see people agreeing with me. Here we go. Yeah, versus 7.3. 7.3. Versus Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Flight versus Jumanji. Now, Welcome to the Jungle is the first one, and people really like that one. And actually, I would say, it actually was a good movie. It was a nice refresh that still connected itself to the original Jumanji with Robin Williams. Like, they did a good job of updating that and making that interesting. But I don't know if it's better than Flight. Like, I don't know if it's... Okay, Taramina thinks Flight. I think Flight too. I think Flight as well. I think Jumanji, if it comes in, it might be like a 6.8 or a 6.9. If it comes in high at all. I'm going to go with Flight. Oh, we got a 7. It's got a little bit higher than I thought. I can never say this movie. I have seen it. Colin Farrell, Rafe Fiennes? Rafe? How do you say his name? Voldemort. I'm gonna say In Bruges has a higher rating. In Brussels, right? That's what that translates to. Yeah. 7.9. There we go. We're at 22 versus The Martian. The Martian, guys. The Martian. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. Is it an 8, though? Is it an 8 movie? Because that's what it needs to be to beat the other movie. All right, everybody's saying The Martian is an 8 at least. And it is exactly an 8. It's a good movie. I Am Legend? This is better. The Martian's better than I Am Legend, guys. It has to be. Right? It's got to be better than I Am Legend was fine. It wasn't great. It wasn't an 8. Yeah, The Martian. The Martian, right? It's gotta be. I'm going with The Martian. 7.2. It's a respectable number. WALL-E versus a 7.2. I think WALL-E's better than a 7.2. WALL-E. I think WALL-E's better than a 7.2. And it has the added benefit of calling out our fatness. Our inability to get up and move. The path that we're taking as a society, and me personally, I'm just going to roll at some point. WALL-E. We're going to go with WALL-E. I agree, Tricky. Yeah, WALL-E's an 8.4. Oh, we're moving now. Uh-oh. Now, Die Hard is a classic movie. It is an icon movie. People will love this movie. Even if the world rated it a 2, it would still be a loved movie. Is it higher than 8.4? I don't know what its ratings would be. I don't know how people rate this because it's a classic action movie. Die Hard is in the 7s. In the 7s? The 7s. I think you're right. I think WALL-E beats it. I think an 8.4 is hard to beat. But I'd put Die Hard at an 8. I think Die Hard's an 8 something, and WALL-E's just going to edge it out. But I'm going to go with WALL-E again. Yeah, 8.2. See? We're going to go with Die Hard over Twilight New Moon, and I'm not even going to wait to hear from people. And if I'm wrong, oh well. Yeah, we're gonna go Die Hard. I know you're saying wow to how where Die Hard was rated at this point because I there is a delay. Let's see how big the delay is. I put my finger up there. I'm gonna watch. That's not too bad. Delay isn't too bad. All right, I'm gonna pick Die Hard again. Double the score. Pretty much. American Psycho is gonna be better than Twilight New Moon. We can just keep clicking. Yep, move on until we have another one that's difficult. Okay, this one is interesting. Where do we think Shrek is? Is Shrek higher than a 7.6? Is Shrek higher than a 7.6? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, chat. Exactly. It'd be nice to get it right. It'd be nice to get at least to a 30 here. It'd be nice to get to at least 30 on this. You don't think it's a 7.6? I don't know. Wait, we'd say no. So what are we saying? American Psycho? Click American Psycho again? I'm thinking, do you think Shrek is like a 7.4 or something? Pick American Psycho is what I think we're saying. Yep. Okay. Nope. It was Shrek. Shrek is a 7.9. Oh. So close. Heart-wrenching. We got to 28. We got to 28, chat. That's pretty good. Let's do this sock giveaway. Let's wrap up and do the sock giveaway. Let's do it. If you are in chat, I'm going to give 2 minutes for the people that are not in chat to get here. So let me go do that. All right, the message has gone out. We have to wait 2 minutes. 2 minutes to do the sock giveaway, and then we'll be wrapping up stream. So the sock today that was successfully guessed was I am wearing... What am I wearing? What's that called? Apple Jacks. Apple Jack socks, which are apparently not base cinnamon socks, which is how I get them. I get the cinnamon Apple Jacks and I always thought that was the base flavor. I was corrected. Apple Jacks are apple flavored cereal, and I get a different version of it. Whoa! You're last. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, because this is a separate, because I started the stream again. You were able to do that twice today. I was about to say, I was like, McClintock played that earlier today, but I had to restart the stream, so it reactivated that. That's cool. Let's see. Let's see. I think that's been 2 minutes since I sent out the message. When I send that? At 3:58. Oh, no, we got to give him another minute. One more minute, and then we can do the giveaway, chat. One more minute to give away a game or roll it over. That is how the sock giveaway goes. Right now, we're at a $10 value on the game. Technically, nobody actually got it right yesterday, but at the last second, Bad did throw out the right answer as we were rating out. And instead of giving choices on and doing a giveaway because we were rating out, I just said, because it didn't happen on an official, guess, I just automatically rolled over the amount. So went from 5 to 10. So we're now ready to somebody get a game that's $10 or less via Steam or Humble Bundle. That's another way. Somebody clued me into that. Or we might roll it over to a $15 game for the next one. What was it yesterday? Cheez-Its. It was Cheez-Its yesterday, McClintock. It was Cheez-Its. Right under the wire we got. Right on the right. All right, let's do the giveaway. Let me pull up Nightbot here so I can get this ready. Next, the word of the day is IMDB. Just what we were doing. IMDB. IMDB. Just like I just put in chat. I put it in there. Said, yep, you guys are doing it. I see people entering the giveaway. This is a giveaway for a 10. No, it rolled up from 5 to 10 yesterday, Frio. Rolled up from 5 to 10. It was at 5. And it rolled up to 10. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of people jumping in here. This is great. This may be the most people we've had in a giveaway so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people in the giveaway. Anybody else? I'm going to give a couple more seconds for people to jump in. Couple more seconds. Let's look. We got people in there. All right, I'm going to give a countdown. Humble Bundle keys are not supposed to be region locked. That's what I was looking into. Man, honestly, if you're from the US, it's easy for me to give a giveaway to you. Outside of that, it's a crapshoot. We'll figure it out, okay? I thought the Humble Bundle keys were not region locked. Is my understanding. But I'll look into that again. So if it is, oops, I don't know. But let's do the giveaway. I'm going to pick a winner. Oh! Oh, I hydrate right in the middle of the giveaway. Oh, I'm empty. I'll have to drink that right off. I'll have to drink that right after stream. I'll have to go fill that back up. Ooh, all right, let's see here. And choose. Toasty, it's picked you the past 3 times. What's going on there? It's not supposed to pick people that often. Toasty, are you getting the game or are you rolling it over? It's rigged for real. I know. It feels like it. It feels like it to me too. Toasty, is Toasty still in chat? He left. If I don't hear from Toast, if I don't hear it from Toasty, stop giving him shout outs. He's not even here. I'm going to have to re-roll it. There he is. Roll it over? Okay. All right. Roll it over. No problem. I know. You're probably you're probably hanging out. You were killing. I thought maybe you were hanging out in Chappie stream. All right, let's see if we can raid out to and run it out for the day, chat. Thanks. Hey, everybody, thank you for being here on a Friday. I know Fridays are busy days. Everybody's getting ready for the weekend. Thanks for playing higher or lower with me. I'm sure it's not the most engaging experience since I don't have music running in the background like most people would, but I'm worried about that band hammer. I worry about that DMCA. So I don't like to run a lot of music. If I find something that gives me reasonable like certainty that I won't, it's like it's allowed music, I might do that, but next time we do a sock giveaway, I'm gonna disqualify Toasty. He's won 3 times in a row. We have to kick him out for a little bit. We have to kick him out for a little bit. Actually, so what I was thinking, what we should do for if we raid out is we should use our channel stuff. So if you have any of these emotes that are specific to the channel, if you have access to any of these, use ones that you have access to and raid out. Okay, we're gonna raid out. We're gonna go find somebody. That helps show us off, right? Anything. Don't use the purple ones. Don't use like the hype guy and the LOL because those are just Twitch ones. We don't have those ones replaced yet. Let's see who we can raid out to here. Let's see. We got somebody playing Destiny 2, somebody playing Split Fiction. You know what? Split Fiction's kind of fun. Do we want to raid out the Split Fiction? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. We usually raid out to Kane, Candy Cane. Let's raid out to his friend. I think it might be his wife, actually. It's somebody he streams with, so I can't remember their relationship or how they know each other, but maybe that's what it is. We're gonna start it out. The raid is happening. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Slightly Clever, Mostly Stupid. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Trozbaz. Join the Discord. I appreciate you all for being here. And that's going to be it. Now I'm going to wait to make sure I don't get cut off. Let's see. Okay, we can go.